Hello everybody and welcome to my channel again. Today I have a great tent from Naturehike brand. On their site they describe it as GEN12 Inflatable Glamping tent. So the number 12 in the official name of this tent is actually its area, which is 12 square meters. The tent is really beautiful, and you can realize this when you see this picture in my post in the site. So this is a very typical cabin style tent. It looks like a house with completely vertical walls on all sides. The tent is also fully freestanding, but of course it's always necessary to stake it down and secure against sudden winds. The support here is interesting. You have air beams, and this is behind the word inflatable in the official name of this tent. So you have beams instead of classic poles, and you can see them here. So this is view inside, and you realize how thick and massive they are. And here are some details to see that you can actually remove them in case of leak, and they are in these sleeves with zippers. You have a manual pump included, so although the tent is huge, one person can easily set it up. Regarding the doors and windows, you have them many. So on the two sides of the tent you have one tall door, the same is on the opposite side, and then on both of these sides you have two windows. You can see them here. So everything that you see here in this picture is actually double layer. The door itself has a full-size mesh layer and panel, which is again with the zippers, and the same is on these beautiful windows. So the same structure is on the opposite side of the tent. In addition to this, the tent has these low windows that you can see also here, so they double also as vents, and you have them 4 in total, which means there are 8 practically windows and 2 huge doors. Plenty of options for ventilation and also for views around. Regarding the materials, this is of course only about the fabric, because there are no solid elements here. So this is cotton canvas, yet another great feature with this tent. It is breathable cotton canvas. And regarding the waterproof rating, there is a bit of a mess here. On their site they write about 1000 millimeters, and on Amazon you will see 1500 millimeters. But at the same time they recommend that you don't use this tent in areas with a lot of rain. Normally how this waterproofing works is that threads of the fabric swell and become wet, and that is how the cotton canvas tents are waterproof. Sometimes you can have, of course, coating on the other side, but in this case the tent is not breathable, which is not the case here, by the way. And you also have the top quality YKK zippers. You will not find anything better on the market. The floor is PVC, so this is completely waterproof material. I mentioned openings, 8 windows and 2 large doors. So you can have as much ventilation as you want, but when these openings are closed, for example in the case of rain, then you have to rely on breathability of the fabric, and also on vents that they have added here. You can see a bit more here in this picture. So you have this vent here, and the same is on the opposite side. Now you see also that these side windows are partly protected from the rain, so you can probably keep them open at least partly even when it rains. So you can regulate airflow and ventilation in this tent. So regarding this aspect, I think it's optimal. Now about the official capacity, it's surprising that on their site actually they write about tent as a 4-person, while at the same time they provide such pictures for the ways of using the tent floor. So this would be in the case of 4 users, you can put sleeping pads or cots widthwise, but in fact if you check dimensions you realize that you can orient these sleeping pads in this way, and the tent can easily accommodate 8 people. So between 4 and 8, no problem at all for this tent. Regarding the seasons and climate, as usual with cotton canvas tents, they are the closest of what you can describe as a 4-season tent. They are the best possible for warm weather camping. The atmosphere in such a tent is cooler than in any synthetic tent, and they also behave good in a cold environment. Regarding the weight, it is 12 kilograms. You may think that this is heavy, but actually for cotton canvas tents, this is quite a lightweight shelter. And my rating for this is high. You will see below. Regarding the pack size, well, this is not its best feature. It's quite bulky, but again, this is expected because of those huge air beams that you have inside, and then they are placed in those, as you have seen, in those sleeves. And of course, the material is, the fabric is, or the tent itself is thick, and this is reflected in the packed size. Regarding the price, it's a bit steep, it's fair to say, but this is a beautifully designed and high quality tent, so it's worth the investment. My rating for this tent is quite high, as you see. I use the same criteria for all the tents here in the site, so you can easily compare. The only true objections that I have is the packed size. It's a bit bulky and it's a bit expensive. But again, this is a very pleasant tent, beautifully designed, easy to use in the sense of setup, of course, and you have a lot of space for up to 8 people, and it is nicely ventilated. So this is all I wanted to say in this video. Please follow the link below the video. You can come here to the site and read this text in detail, and I shall be happy if you subscribe to my channel and also if you give me a like. Have a nice day.